Okay, so to begin, grab your hook and your yarn and start off by making a slip knot. If you don't know how to make a slip knot or the basics to crochet, I recommend clicking this link up here. That'll take you to my Crochet for Beginners tutorial, and then come right back. All right, you're now going to chain an even number. I am personally going to chain 16. Alrighty, you're then going to, for row 1, you're going to single crochet into the second chain from the hook. I personally turn my chain like so to work in the back loop, but you are more than welcome to work in whichever loop that is most comfortable for you. Oops. All right, and once you do that, you're then going to place one single crochet in each chain across. Don't mind me, it's just going to take me 5 minutes to get my hook through the first one. There we go. Okay, again, single crochet in each chain across. And at the end of row 1, you should have a total of 15 stitches, or if you did just a random even number, it should be an odd number. You're then going to turn your work and prepare for row 2. Here we go. Again, turn your work, and for row 2, we're going to chain 1 and place one single crochet in each stitch across. Okay, and once you reach the end of row 2, you're then going to turn your work, chain 1, and for round 3 or row 3, this is when it gets interesting. This is the whenever you're going to place your first front post double crochet. And go ahead and start by placing a single crochet in the first stitch. Okay, here comes the fun part. You guys ready? So if you know how to work a double crochet, go ahead and prepare your hook for that. So yarn over. And instead of working into the next stitch under the top 2 loops like you normally would, you are going to be working around a post. Let me show those to you real quick. So these are posts down here. See back on row 1 how it created posts, those vertical bars? We're going to be working around them like this. And don't worry, I'll show you how to do it with yarn on my hook. So go ahead and again prepare your hook for a double crochet by yarning over. And you're going to go to the post underneath the stitch for this tutorial. So that one, or you can just count over. So 1, 2, second post, second stitch. I hold on to that loop on my hook with my thumb. You're then going to place your hook from the right to left, go underneath the post, over to the other side like so, keeping your hook on the front side of your work. You're then going to yarn over again and bring that yarn, that loop through. You now have a total of 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Ta-da! Before we move on to the next front post double crochet, I want to remind you that these do count as stitches, even though they're not worked into a stitch on the back. Does that make sense? So you will need to skip 1 stitch and work into the next stitch. For this example, we are going to be doing single crochet, front post double crochet, and repeating that all the way across. So go ahead and skip 1 stitch and single crochet in the next stitch. There we go. See how that's already kind of popping up, creating a nice texture? We're going to do that again. So go ahead and prepare your hook for a double crochet by yarning over. Again, we will not be working into the stitch, but rather the post. How I remember which bar to work in, I can either see that this one was worked into and then you skipped a stitch, so you're going to be working around that bar, or I'm sorry, that post. Or you can see that you're on your 4th stitch of the row and you can count 4 posts over, whichever one's easiest for you. You're then going to take your hook from right to left, go around the post, putting your hook to the back and then back to the front again. Yarn over, pull up a loop. You have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yay! You've just made your 2nd front post double crochet. And again, that does count as a stitch, even though it's not worked into a stitch on that row. So you're going to skip that stitch and place a single crochet into the next stitch. All right, and you're going to go ahead and repeat again that across, ending with a single crochet, and I'll meet you at the end of row 3. All right, I'm at the end of row 3. I have ended with a single crochet, and that is what your work should look like so far. Let me see if I can show you guys. There we go from the lighting. See those surface stitches really popping? Awesome. All right, go ahead and turn your work and chain 1. You're then going to, for row 4, place 1 single crochet in each stitch across. All right, turn your work for row 5, chain 1. We are now going to be placing a front post double crochet around the previous front post double crochet. You guys ready? Go ahead and place 1 single crochet in the first stitch. And just like back on row 3, you're going to prepare your hook for a double crochet. So yarn over 1 time. Instead of working around a post that you can't really see, you now get to work around something super noticeable. So place your hook around the front post double crochet below, and again going from right to left, going underneath that front post, continuing to stay on the right side of the work. Yarn over, pull up a loop, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Woohoo! Skip a stitch back on row 5. single crochet in the next stitch, and then front post double crochet around the front post double crochet back on row 3 again. Oh, should I have slowed down on that one? Let me show you guys how to do that again. One moment. Yarn over, place your hook underneath that front post double crochet you made back on row 3, going from right to left, staying on the right side of your work. Yarn over, pull up a loop, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Skip a stitch back on that row and single crochet in the next stitch. And guys, that's it. You're simply just going to continue repeating rows 4 and 5 to get the hang of the front post double crochet. And once you do get the hang of it, go ahead, check out the patterns down below. The Day Racer tank and Daydreamer tank are filled with this stitch pattern, and I truly think you'll enjoy making it. Other than that, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thanks for joining me, and happy making.